Growing a YouTube channel while you're working full time or when you just have limited time in general can feel impossible. You put in the few hours that you have, you pour in your energy, and yet nothing seems to move. Or maybe you're one of the few who just hasn't even started a YouTube channel yet. I get it. I actually found a way through it. In this video, I'm going to share with you 2 things I did while I was working full time that helped me get my channel monetized in just 2 months. And by my 6th video, well, the video hit just shy of 500,000 views. I'm Mike, and I'm not a YouTube guru. I'm just a regular guy trying to help people with limited time grow a successful YouTube channel. Growing a YouTube channel when you have limited time all comes down to how you manage your time. The question is, with the free time that you do have, how are you using it to grow your channel in the right way? This was the first thing I had to solve in order to make it all work. The next question is, do you want to save money and use more of your personal time doing everything? Or would you rather save time and outsource part of the workflow? This leads me to my first point. I highly recommend you outsource portions of the work. Let me explain. When I first started my YouTube journey, I was doing everything. I was creating about 10-minute long videos. They were talking head, basic videos, okay? When it came to the video editing, I was doing the cutting, I was doing the B-roll, I was doing the transitions, I was doing everything in terms of the video editing, okay? I did this for about 5 videos. And just editing these 10-minute basic videos, I kid you not, guys, there was no crazy edits on these videos. Just doing that alone took 6+ hours per video. And after doing it about 5 times, I quickly realized that this wasn't sustainable. It was taking way too much of my time considering I had limited time because I'm working full time. I quickly realized that the burnout was creeping up. And a part of becoming successful on YouTube is staying in the game. You have to find things that are going to help you be in the game longer and help you have sustainable workflow. So I don't want to just tell you to hire a video editor. I also want to tell you how to do it, okay? And again, if you haven't got what I'm putting down, is I highly recommend you hire a video editor. All right. Where I hire and I recommend anyone I speak to hire is on Upwork.com. I am not sponsored by them. Okay. But this is what I use to hire my video editor, and I will never not use a video editor ever again. Go to Upwork.com. All you have to do is create a brand new account. It's absolutely free. You don't have to get a premium membership or anything. Use the free account. It's perfectly fine. I've never paid for anything premium on that. Okay. Use the free account, create what's called a job post. Okay. What this is going to be is essentially you're going to be telling video editors around the world that you are interested in hiring someone. Okay. Once you hire a video editor on Upwork, they're going to be with you until you terminate the contract or that video editor terminates the contract. Okay. And don't get intimidated by the word contract. All it is just once you are tired of working with that person or vice versa, you can just say, hey, I'm done, and just end it. And there's no fees or anything. So you're going to create a job post. On that job post in the title section, you're going to say, for example, looking for a video editor to edit basketball documentary type videos. Okay. And then in the description, you're going to lay out a little bit more about what you're looking for. So the videos are going to be 15 to 20 minutes long. They're going to be documentary style videos. And what you want to do is you want to post a couple links that are close to the type of video that you want created, right? Like competitors. Just find a couple videos that are similar in style. And then you're going to, you can put like, I'm looking for someone with 2+ years of experience who understands YouTube policy extensively, who understands video storytelling, things like that. 4 to 5 day turnarounds, responsive, reliable. Obviously, you want them to post or give them your portfolio. Don't just talk to people who don't even, if someone just replies to it, because you are going to get people who are going to apply to it. If someone just says, hey, I can do it, just ignore it. Just ignore it. It's not even worth your time. You want people who are serious and who are going to give you an organized portfolio that you can actually look through. Okay. And for those who are interested, down in the description, I'll give you my personal free job template post that I use to hire my personal video editor. Absolutely free, no strings attached. Just click on the link and I'll send it to you via email. It'll be a PDF. All you have to do is copy the PDF, paste it into the job post, and just change the wording so it's applicable to your niche. 100% free. Now, when it comes to the pricing of hiring a video editor, because I know that's going to be important to talk about, A couple things you have to consider when determining your pricing. How long is your video and how many animations, motion graphics, all sorts of time consuming, editing and animations that are in your video, how extensive is that going to be, right? If you're going to be creating a very high end type video that's 20 minutes long, you're going to be looking at a more expensive price. But let's just go a general price range. Let's say you're creating 10-minute videos, talking head, where you just need basic cuts. By cuts, I mean, cutting out errors when you're talking or whatever you're doing, adding transition, adding music, adding some B-roll. If you just need a basic 10-minute video for that, you can be looking as low as $50 to up to $100, depending on how fancy you want your video editing to be. If you're trying to do like 15-minute videos, now you can be looking at maybe $110 to $150. Now, if you're going 20 minutes and it starts becoming more higher end videos, right? Like a bunch of graphics, like I said earlier, you can be looking up to $200, okay? But you have to be honest with your price range, because if you are trying to create the perfect high-end video and it's 20 minutes long and you're trying to pay someone $50, you're not going to get a good video editor. Anyone who applies to that is not going to give it their all, because that's a lot of work. Okay, so you have to be honest with that. So basic video, you can go as low as $50. Very high end, you can be looking up to $200. But for most people, you're going to be between the $50 and $100 price range. Okay. And the way you budget that in, guys, is YouTube is a business. All right. You cannot think of YouTube just as a hobby. Now, you can enjoy what you're doing, but you need to take it serious. You need to be attentive about what you're doing with YouTube. Try to budget in your YouTube expenses every month, right? So let's say, make the math simple. Let's say you're paying $100 per video, right? Every month, just understand that every month, if you create 4 videos, you're going to be looking at $400 a month to your YouTube business. That's perfectly fine. People spend a tremendous more creating a business, okay? This is something serious. This is something that will save you so much time. Video editing, if you hire a video editor, it will change your entire mindset on YouTube, because it will free up a bunch of time that was now once consumed 6+ hours per video doing tedious crap that just kind of takes the fun out of YouTube oftentimes, right? It's going to save you so much time. And with that extra time, you can be creating other things, right? Coming up with ideas, or even better, you can be hanging out with your family. Because again, guys, you don't want to overwhelm yourself on YouTube doing everything. You're going to get burned out and you're going to quit. That's just the reality of it. You're going to get over it. You're going to get annoyed. You're going to get over it. It may not be in a month. It may not be in 3 months, but you're going to get over it if you're doing everything. Okay. So you want to do something that is sustainable. And this will cut out on a tremendous amount of time and help your mental health while you are becoming a better YouTuber. Okay. I'll move on from the video editing, but I highly, highly recommend it. Okay. And if you have any questions about it, if the video editing, if the link, whatever is messed up, just let me know in the comments and I'll send it to you again. Okay. Now, before we get to step 2, I want to also touch on something real quick, and that is a thumbnail artist. Okay. If you haven't watched my previous video on how to make a successful video on YouTube, go watch that after this. Catching someone's attention on YouTube is extremely important. Okay. And that is in regards to your thumbnail. Okay. Unless you are a high-end artist and you are really good at creating art, I do not recommend you to create your own thumbnails. And quite frankly, if we're going to be honest, majority of us, probably 98% of us, are not very good at art. Okay. It's a very hard thing to be good at, and it's a very time-consuming thing to get good at. Hire a thumbnail artist. Where I do that at is Fiverr.com. Okay. Fiverr.com, again, absolutely free. Go on the website, search in the search bar, thumbnail artist. You can hire a thumbnail artist for $5. Okay, $5. I would recommend going the $10 range. You find better people there. If you can afford it, do $10, guys. $10 thumbnails. It's going to change your channel. I'm telling you, if you can find someone who's good at editing, someone who's good at creating thumbnails, your channel you'll be leagues ahead of people in your niche, because a lot of people try to do it on their own and a lot of people aren't good at these things. Okay. But if you can hire someone who is good at it, it's going to change. It's going to, upgrade your game. It's going to upgrade your game. Okay. I can't talk right now. Sorry. All right. But that's my 2 cents on that. And look, guys, if you can't afford the video editing, I understand. At least try to do the thumbnail. If you can afford both, great. I highly recommend you do both. But if you can't fit it into your budget, try to do at least one. Now, this second step has helped me treat YouTube more like a business and less like a hobby. When you are more attentive about something, it will usually perform better than when you lack passion. Step 2 is schedule planning. So because I was working so many hours at my job, my full-time job, I had to dedicate a portion of my week to YouTube, a specific portion. Otherwise, I would start feeling overwhelmed. So let me explain what I mean by this. So if you have a set schedule, right? Let's say you work Monday through Friday. You need to start dedicating a portion of that week specifically and be consistent and attentive about it to YouTube. So for example, for me, on Tuesday and Thursday, I would create on YouTube from 6 p.m. to 7:30, right? That 1 hour and a half window was specifically for YouTube every Tuesday and Thursday, right? I'm not on my phone, I'm not doom scrolling, I'm not texting, I'm not doing anything but creating my script, doing whatever YouTube related I need to get done for that week, okay? And then if I was productive enough on those 2 days, on Friday, I would film. I would typically do it every other Friday. So Tuesday and Thursday on week 1, whatever, I would script and do whatever I have to do. And then the next week, again, I would do Tuesday and Thursday, right? 6 p.m. to 7:30, an hour and a half each day. And then on Friday, I would film. And then next week, Tuesday and Thursday, doing my thing again. That Friday, I wouldn't do it. Then week 4, I would do Tuesday and Thursday. And then on Friday, I would film. So that allowed me to be very attentive about what I'm doing on YouTube. I'm not wasting my time. I'm very focused. I'm locked in. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I was doing that. But you need to find out what works for you. And why this is important is because if you are someone who's family oriented, or you're very close with your friends, whatever the case is, you don't want to throw all your personal relationships away to focus on YouTube. This allows you to be very dedicated during those allocated times. And then outside of those times, you're doing other things. You're doing family related things or whatever the case is. And if you have more time to dedicate to YouTube, then great, use it. But for someone who you have a lot going on, you need to spend time with your family, whatever the case is, 2 to 4 hours, or what would that be? About 2 to 4 hours a week on YouTube is perfect. Okay. It allows you to focus, get things done, be productive, and also not become overwhelmed, and also maintain the relationships and do personal other things that are important in life, because YouTube isn't everything. Okay. Keep your life going. Do other things that are also important in life that will help you stay in the game longer. I'm telling you, it'll help you to become more sustainable long term. Utilizing these 2 steps on YouTube really tremendously helped me stay in the game on YouTube and get monetized and find success and not be overwhelmed on YouTube. I'm not lying to you guys. This is exactly what I used. I hope you are leaving this video learning something. And honestly, if you haven't watched my previous video on how to create a successful video on YouTube, go check that out. It's a good video. It'll help you. It's informative. But more than anything, guys, when you leave this video, start creating. Okay. I believe in you guys. I know you can do it because I did it and I'm not that special. I promise you. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching this video. Love you guys. I believe in you once again, and you guys got it. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I would love to talk to you guys and clarify anything that you may be confused about. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.